bottom lane looks like a more fun of a lane, at least. Like, there's a lot of kill potential on both sides. A Silencer with a Blood Grenade with her King Curse, Morphling wave forming in, or the Blast Off, obviously.
Actually, I might see it here, because without it, Undying gonna end up just dead to FY. The Sticky Bomb provides the damage. FY gets the first blood. And you know, it's very often the case.
He got the Ice Armor very early on, so they got some nice things, and they're probably just gonna kill off the Tombstone. Actually gets denied.
Gosh. They might be able to kill off Lu, though, as he's out of mana. Does manage to get himself up. That's 4 stacks, 5. Yep, he's dead. Irving, I don't think he even dies for this. Tianming only has level 1 into the decay, so Irving will be okay.
Yeah, that's Imitator with level 2 Shadow Poison. He hit that level 3, starts stacking up. That's really nice. Because you can continue doing this to Medusa, right? Like, just get her very low. Undying.
Dying will end up taking a tumble bottom. FY could get punished for this, but he doesn't have waveform. So FY, despite... Dude, he's actually going to be so slowed down, and Imitator can stack up these Shadow Poisons. He's out of mana at the moment. He will pop the wand, but I don't think that's going to save him. Blue, down to 47 HP and 10 mana. Is there any way out for him right now? Imitator is going to be left behind by the rest of the team. Lu is finally going to get brought down. The very least, Somnus, though, does get Imitator. It's not enough as a trade, but it's still okay.
Lu was fine if he took the normal.
So no stolen intel. Feels bad.
Yeah, it's his signature build, and I believe there's a lot of silencers right now doing the same thing. There are some silencers that literally get Glaze of Wisdom level 1 just to trade with it. Mid lane, another one on Phoenix.
Very nice. That's his, what, 3rd death so far in this game? Really been struggling, and Somnus, it's the first time he's not credited with that kill, but he's 3-1-1 already. Not even 10 minutes in.
Yeah, they're just doing the same thing over and over again on this poor Pangolier. He needs a ward of some sort, Imitator. Yeah, he falls as well. Dude, like Somnus and FY, they're just dominating this mid lane.
Gosh. Bro, not this...
Role is extremely good on Universal Heroes, so why not get it here as well?
In middle, as is the trend right now within Chinese Dota. Around this point in the game, we have 6 heroes all converging around here. We'll have a jump quickly going on to Imitator, and they should be able to kill him off.
Phoenix.
This all started with Tianming laying down his tombstone, and Phoenix sadly cannot find any connection with the Rolling Thunder. So this will end for nothing, and Irving showed up as well. Gonna try and make sure they at least get a kill onto Tianming, but with Chalice's arrival, this might also lead to the death of the Doom, and indeed it does. Granting a double towards the Void Spirit.
Yeah, that's really, really not worth it. Like, you're Doom for an Undying. Doom is almost your highest core.
Oh no, they're about to get more as well out of this list. They get the Blast Off stun onto the Shadow Demon. They should be able to set up for the Aether Remnant from Somnus. One more right click secures the kill. As the tier 1 tower falls, Chalice finds himself confronted with the Morphling, so will end up dying to the Water Boy. But that does still end up drawing the Morphling towards the mid lane. The tower falls anyway. And tonight, they want to use these spells somewhere, somehow. They come across Chalice. Global Silence will be popped for this one as well. Rolling Thunder will come in. Do they have the disables necessary? They're chaining him up right now. Imitator has thrown in these curses, but he's still alive on the Magnus, and he's not going to die just yet. He does end up falling, but not before he skewers some heroes back. They've already lost both supports. Irving, having been slowed up by the Magnus, will now be killed off by the rest of his lineup. As Somnus gets a double, they turn it into a 3-for-1. They're going to get the tier 1 tower anyway. And Azure Ray demonstrate their... Okay, he's fine. He's okay.
He might find Lu. Let's see. Lu,
they see Lu indeed, but Lu does get off the Stone Gaze before the Doom emerges. There will be a silence that gets thrown out here, but the question is, can they keep this Medusa alive? She is running, and on the back line of the fight, here comes the rest of Azure Ray. They picked off this Shadow Demon. What else can they get here? FY will get taken down, though, by the rest of the lineup. Sadly, Irving gets left on the high ground, and the Doom has now elapsed, so Irving will eat a Mystic Snake, get slowed down, and gets right-clicked away, as Lu is the one credited with the kill. Still alive and still standing strong list. Morphling his second item, whilst it might be the Medusa enclosing on her third, and now the jump in. They find this Shadow Demon. Don't kill him off just yet. Irving, beautiful Doom thrown in onto Somnus with the Global Silence on top of it. Can they kill off the Void Spirit though? Rolling Thunder does come in. Morphling goes towards the Void Spirit and it does manage to find the kill. They take out the Tombstone while they're here. Now they want to pursue and continue the fight. Beautiful RP. Catches 3 heroes from Chalice, bringing them all towards Lou. FY follows up with the blast off. Nobody's dead just yet though, as they did buy time with the disruption onto Medusa. Lou gonna be forced to TP away from this, but can't do it. Adapter Strike interrupts it, and they have the damage to kill him off.
Yeah.
The attempt was there from Azure Ray. We could see the idea, Liz, but unfortunately they just did not have the damage, and they get
Item build, but it's the same timing. You get those 3 items and you go in.
If you're playing Medusa right now, heed the words of Lizard. At 25 minutes, this is where you want to be. They popped the Global Silence, though, to try and dissuade this Medusa from pushing. Nobody's dead just yet, but the Morphling will end up being able to bring down Chalice's Magnus. Stone Gaze was popped in by the Medusa as they take out Irving. So Irving is dead, no buyback, and a Doom already utilized for this fight. Chalice has buyback and ultimate, but the question is, does Lou get to escape here? 3 minutes, 40 seconds on the Aegis. Still a decent amount of HP, but his mana very shortly going away. Couple of more right clicks is all they need to kill him off. These illusions from the Medusa. One more should do it. And they do eventually make it happen. Imitator not only kills off the Medusa's first life, also takes away the Void Spirit's real life. And now might even set up for Lou to die for real. Diffusal Blade Bird will be there from the Pangolier. They'll inhibit the Medusa to make sure she cannot flee, and they'll right-click away to make sure she cannot live. Team Bright, yet again, demonstrating some great team fight prowess here in this bottom lane here, Liz.
Yeah, Shadow Demon.
The only hero that's in range for a skewer is the only hero that will never die from a skewer combo.
Yeah, but they do
As
smoke
Morphling
up.
easily gets out.
They smoke up, and I believe they know where... Like, you should know where Team Bright is.
Get the skewer back. This time around, it's on Imitator. And the Shadow Demon, unlike the Morphling, doesn't have easy tools for escape, so he does get himself killed off. On the other side of the fight, Somnus looking towards bringing down Undyne and will be able to claim the life of the Silencer. There was indeed a buyback from the Shadow Demon to try and return into this fight, and they do manage to kill off this Undying. Irving putting a lot of pressure onto Somnus. Somnus losing his life. Somnus will die to the Adaptive Strike of Morphling. It's going to be a double kill for the Morph. There was an RP from Chalice, but not onto the priority targets. So Azure Ray will have to flee from this fight as the Medusa loses all her mana, gets right-clicked down by Heat, and Heat with this Daedalus going absolutely freaking ham in this fight, Liz.
I really
So
think
much damage, an ultra kill, 7th.
he's in.
He's running off to set on dying, but not going to be able to catch up in time. But with the help of Heat, maybe he might. Heat, though, gets RP'd and skewered inside the base. They really want this Morphling. Global Silence, though, will be there to help cover him. Still, though, his first life is under jeopardy and it will be taken away. At the same time, Tianming will die outside of the base. The question is, can they get the Morphling the second time? So far, they cannot. Aether Remnant does get dropped down, but the more important thing is the skewer. Chalice, yet again, dragging Heat into the base. But like you said, he becomes an even better Medusa. Uses the form to help kill off Chalice, finishing him off with the Adapter Strike. And now with the bash going out onto the Medusa. Lou, no HP, no life so quickly. Oh my god, and no buyback either. That might just be the game. Somnus, can he get out of here? Gets doomed up. Had the Manta to evade the Adaptive Strike, but nothing to deal with the Doom. He is also dead without buyback.
Okay.
And do my eyes deceive me? Listen, this is not possible. This can't be happening.
They don't have any creeps, so that's possible. And that's
The Morphling, he does manage to dodge the RP with the waveform away. Chalice sadly couldn't find anything there. And Heat takes over the Medusa form. Yet again, doing quite a lot of work with this. Chalice goes in once more. Really wants to try and get this kill. The Global Silence will be popped, but look at the Medusa go. Satanic coming in from Heat just to keep himself alive and dish out the damage necessary to win this fight. 2 heroes have fallen. Buyback immediately comes in from the Medusa, but Heat still has the Medusa form. He's still a superior hero. Can just stand on the high ground and wail away at this tier 3 tower. Phoenix now jumping in onto Lou. They burn away all his mana. He's forced to Stone Gaze and try and run himself away. But even then, can't do anything to defend the actual buildings. They lose the life of Somnus on his Void Spirit. The racks will fall now. And we have almost 4 megas. FY will end up getting brought down as well. There's going to be a very nice jump in onto the back end of the fight by Phoenix. He almost dies. He's going to be forced to flee. And although Azure Ray forced away the Void Spirit, to keep him alive, and they force the Pango to flee. They can't kill off the Morphling just yet. Lu really wants to get this damage out onto Heat, to get skewered back in closer to the fountain. He still has so much HP. He's out of mana, however. Dragged back in by the Aether Remnant. Chalice really wanted to find one more skewer, but Heat's able to wave him away. The rest of his team clean up the racks.
The only
And they're not done just yet. They're gonna go mid.
Yeah, why not? Medusa is dead for 100 seconds, more or less. Magnus.
Let's see, can they kill off Chalice? Chalice will die almost instantly here. Rolling Thunder from Phoenix keeps him chain disabled. Imitator finds a demonic purge onto Tianming, and that enables them to get that kill as well. Nobody has buybacks on the side of Azure Ray, so it's going to be straight up mega creeps. And there's no reason to leave the base right now for Team Bright. They are much stronger.
Yeah, you can end this. 36k ahead. Let me see. The graph, what does it say? 99%. They're still giving 1% even after GGs are called. Yeah, what a disaster.
Just beyond the tree line. He's able to keep himself alive.
And can't follow him. Meanwhile, what's happening when it comes to last is Dragonite actually just destroying Void Spirit so far. Somnus doubling up on the CS. Oh, he had a way pushing in, so it's not as bad.
Oh. Wow! Level 2 overwhelming odds. Irving just got it off the creep wave. And damn, the increase in himself back gets scouted out by the Crystal Nova. FY flying over this Crystal Crevasse. Looking in towards Heat. Doesn't have Lasso though, and Irving has also made a rotation in. He has the access to the ultimate. The RP will come in first though. Not going to be a Legion Commander duel just yet. Imitator going to find himself skewered in with Irving. Imitator dies first. Irving still can't get off the duel. Frostbitten up by this Crystal Maiden. Imitator will be able to watch Irving die. Somnus gets himself a double kill from this. Frostbite going in onto Heat. Somnus throwing in another stun with the Dragon Tail. Will eventually be able to get a kill, turning it into a triple. Phoenix though mops him up for a double of his own, turning it into a triple of his own, as he also killed with a Bat Rider. So we have 7 heroes dying all the way in the bottom lane to her maximum potential. You see a catch onto FY. Can't get the kill though from Phoenix because the Frostbite was there from Tianming, and now Somnus wrapping around, getting the Dragon Tail stun out. Do they have enough disable? They do, but Heat comes in with a disable of his own, dropping the Chronosphere onto 2, ensuring they can't chase Phoenix. Phoenix actually jumps back in with the Astral Step to kill off Tianming. Skewer back from Chalice. Phoenix, Astral Step, coming back again in 3 seconds, and Somnus going to be completely surrounded by the 5 heroes of Team Bright, dueled up for his efforts as well. And Team Bright not only get the core kill, not only do they defend the tier 1 tower bottom, they get some dual damage to boot. And Blizzard, it's looking like game 1 might not have been a fluke. Team Bright might actually be on it today.
Okay, look, they are on it today, and it's looking much better than ever, for them at least. At the same time, there is one difference in these two teams, Lu. Like, one carry on one side is fighting 24/7. Carry on the other side literally isn't joining. Like, Louis is just farming up. So he's, by the way, he's not getting a lot of farm difference against the Void. And FY falls mid together with the silencer. Yeah. The blink, you have the FY hitting 6 now, so he should have lasso after a creep. Yep. They can smoke up, initiate perhaps with the Dragonite, and then follow up with FY. So a ton of control. But they're going on a silencer, damn. Like,
no, they're going on to Lone Druid top lane. Silencer does get the global silence out just before he dies as well, which covers Irving as he gets the dual kill. Amazing play from Team Bright. Immediately smoking onto it would be so huge. But Phoenix and the boys do jump away because Azure Ray are bringing in all the reinforcements. Imitator did get stunned up, but we saw the press the attack, bailing him out of trouble. Lu down to half HP, needs to worry, but Chalice finds 2 heroes with the RP. It's only the supports, however. A duel at the same time, goes out onto the Crystal Maiden to cancel out the freezing field, and there comes Heat with the Chronosphere onto 4. Doesn't have the damage to kill everybody, but does have the time to set up for his team to make the turnaround. They bring down Chalice first. Lu trying to run away from the tier 1 tower. He dies. That's a bear resummon gone away as well. And Azure Ray gets turned on. Team Bright show their strength.
Damn.
And Heat yet
mirroring each other. Absolutely.
I'm a bit more scared of the LC one because it's more realistic to me that LC gets hers off. Magnus might not always get his off, and right now, he did manage to pop it, but he will still end up dead here. Global Silence has been utilized to ensure that they kill him off. Tianming closes the gap, goes into the freezing field after they find the stun onto Phoenix, but they don't have enough chain disable. Even with Dragon Tail and Lasso, Phoenix is able to get out of it and instead just kill off these supports, turn it into a monster kill streak for himself.
And that's why Azure Ray smoke up. Undyne.
Oh my god. Did he just pop 3 hero smokes for nothing? But it's not for nothing because Somnus finds Phoenix. This is an even better grab. But the chain disable is not coming in just yet.
Oh,
Chronosphere catches 4 heroes. They will not be able to kill off this Void Spirit because his team will back him up. Both supports are gone. Chalice finds an RP, but it's only onto Imitator. Imitator could well steal the spell and turn it around. They get the duel in onto Somnus. Chalice gets killed off by Phoenix. Lou's bear is about to die. Lou himself might not fare any better as he's being chased by the Void Spirit. 8th Remnant in 1 second. They don't even need it. They find it anyway though, and they bring him down. It's a team wipe. It's Team Bright. Ascendant in game 2 as well as game 1, and now rewarded with the Roshan for all of their efforts.
For Team Bright, because they know they need to be approached. Like Azure has to come here.
The spare will have its smoke popped. They jump in. They find Lou as he's going into the true form here. They don't want to make the full jump onto him. They instead go directly onto FY. Big dual kill.
Nice
But Chalice
RP.
finds a 3-hero RP. Do they have enough damage for this though is the question. And so far it doesn't seem like they do as they turn back onto Lou, forcing him away from the fight. 2-hero Chronosphere onto him and Tianming. Tianming already gone. Lou about to follow him. A double kill for the Faceless Void. Somnus can't go anywhere. Imitator with the stolen RP holding the DK in position. And he's trying to at least make something happen here. But Chalice realizes that he's trying to make miracles, and miracles are not in any supply in this game. Chalice, the lone person left in this fight, he will get brought down. FY has already escaped, and Team Bright take yet another team fight victory.
Yeah, FY is the only one left remaining, and that
Deal with this cheese on heat, and as the lack of damage, burst wise at the very least, like you outlined earlier, because they lack it, that means cheese is still pretty much as good for them. Irving got skewered back deeper into the base, but as a lack of that damage, they can't do anything to him. They jump onto Tianming instead, killing him off from the Crystal Maiden. Global Silence was popped for this, so they want more. Lou now forced to run himself away as they brought down the Silencer. Chalice jumped in, found 2 heroes with the RP, but where's the follow-up? They at least get Imitator down. Heat forced to jump away. Lou finally able to get in the damage. They're wanting to bring down Heat. He has no Aegis. He finds another 4-hero Chrono this game. Turns onto Chalice, kills him off. Lou's gonna be next on the chopping block, running away from the Faceless Void and the Void Spirit, barely surviving by the skin of his teeth. Tianming with the freezing field, able to at least mop up Irving. But Team Bright came so close to losing Faceless Void. 8 levels / 10k experience behind as well. We need something big to happen here.
Yeah, and I think they still can do it if they manage to get a good pick off on the Faceless Void. It's so hard though. Lincoln's LC behind him.
Speaking of LC, she's the one that's in first onto the Bat Rider, killing him off. There's no buyback either for him. Lou dragged back in by Imitator. Nullifier will be there on top of him. Somnus in the meantime jumped onto Undyne, but there's the Faceless Void Chronosphere catching the 2 cores on the back end. His team will be unable to clean up the Crystal Maiden while he kills off the Magnus and now solos Lou. Heat is just way too damn strong. He puts his attention towards Somnus right now, and as Somnus dies without buyback, the gem drops onto the deck, and Mag is the only one defending. I think you're right, Lizard. We're looking down the barrel of game, and we're looking down Team Bright, ruining the chances potentially of Azure Ray going to the major with a scintillating performance here in game 2 as well.
Yeah, and they're going straight for the juggler, straight for the throne. Like, they don't want to mess around. This is crazy. Batrider is up, but they don't have any buybacks whatsoever. I believe they're strong enough. 27k ahead. These heroes don't really care about the defense that Azure Ray can.
Game's over.
Yeah, game looks very over.
Wow.
I'm shocked.
Wow. Chalice about to be the last one to die in this game, potentially. They still get one more duel onto FY. Irving wants more damage. Give him the plus 210. And the GG call will emerge. Azure Ray throw in the towel. And Team Bright